Greetings from Victoria. My name is Garnet Schulhauser, and I'm a Level 2 QHHT practitioner and the author of 4 books in the spiritual genre: Dancing on a Stamp, Dancing Forever with Spirit, Dance of Heavenly Bliss, and Dance of Eternal Rapture. All of these books deal with my dialogue and astral travels with my spirit guide, Albert. You can find more information about my books on my website, which is garnetschulhauser.com. But before we get into the serious topic of today, I have a funny story to relate to you that I heard recently. It seems that there was this middle-aged woman in the hospital for heart surgery. Well, one morning she saw God sitting beside her bedside. So she asked God, "Am I going to die?" God said, "No, you've got 30 more years to live." Well, this really encouraged her. And so with this in mind, she decided to make the best of it. So while she was still in the hospital, she got breast implants, hair transplant, liposuction, a tummy tuck, and collagen injections in her lips. She looked fantastic. So when she was discharged, she swaggered out of the hospital, crossed the road, and was immediately hit and killed by an ambulance. Well, she went to heaven and she approached God and she said, "God, you told me I had 30 more years to live." God said, "Yes, that's true." She said, "So what happened?" And God shrugged. "I didn't recognize you." So now on to the serious topic of today, which is, what exactly is the higher self? The answer, based on conversations I had with my spirit guide Albert and from the higher self during QHHT sessions, is that the higher self is the all-knowing higher part of our soul that dwells in the spirit realm and is most closely connected to the source. The higher self, also known as the higher consciousness, the oversoul, the universal mind, or the subconscious, has described themselves as a collective that exists on a higher level and are more advanced than our spirit guides. The higher self has limitless knowledge and can answer any questions you pose to it if it is appropriate for you to know the answer at this time, and has an absolute and unrestricted ability to heal the physical body. The higher self knows you better than you know yourself, because your higher self has been with you every step of the way during this lifetime and all the other lives that you have lived. And it remembers every little detail about all of your lives, and so is in a great position to truly understand who you are, where you've been, and where you're intending to go. The higher self also knows what you have included in your life plan before you incarnated, and so they are aware of the path you have chosen for yourself and all of the challenges and lessons you hope to encounter in this life. For these reasons, the wisdom you can obtain from your higher self during a QHHT session can provide divine enlightenment to help you enjoy a much more meaningful life on this planet. During the QHHT session, your higher self can answer any questions you pose to it, including things like your life purpose and career path, relationship issues you might have with family or friends, or how to find a suitable life partner, questions about how to find financial abundance, questions about inexplicable events such as paranormal or ET encounters, or recurring dreams that have occurred throughout your life, questions about the role of people in your current life who have been in your past lives and whether you have any negative karma between you that you have to work out in this life, the identity of your spirit guides and how better to communicate with them, and even things like ET abductions, ET implants, the new earth, life on other planets, and anything else you are curious about. That's why the most important part of a QHHT session is the contact with your higher self, where you will find the answers you've been seeking to help you enjoy a more meaningful and happy journey on this planet. My role as a QHHT practitioner is to facilitate a direct connection to your higher self so you can tap into their limitless knowledge and transform your life for the better. And I get many positive comments from clients who are really satisfied with their session, and that is really just icing on the cake. I've received numerous testimonials from happy clients but I would like to read to you one that I got recently from a very bright and talented young lady. And I will quote directly from her testimony. My QHHT session with Garnet was truly life-changing. He does a phenomenal job at clearly explaining everything about the process and has a very calm energy, which makes the conversations very comfortable. Upon listening to my session recording, I was incredibly impressed with how he intuitively guided the questions, extracting as much information as possible, both from the past life and from my higher self. He did such a thorough job, eliciting useful details and answers to questions I didn't even know that I had in the first place. He is such a warm, kind, and wise soul. I am eternally grateful for the opportunity he brought to me by facilitating this session. It was way beyond enlightening and transformational. And as a bonus, I was able to heal a skin condition I had been living with for over 8 years. Words cannot truly convey my deep appreciation and gratitude. Thank you, Garnet." Unquote. Well, that's all for now, folks. Enjoy your journey, and remember to keep on dancing.